Hey, what's up, YouTube? All right, so we come with another one. All right, so in this one, come here real quick. I got some special guests. Look, I got some special guests. Huh? You did more than you supposed to? Look, this is one of my clients' daughters. All right, one of the gym natives, man. She's been here since day one. All right, but what I want y'all to see today is community. Y'all always hear me talk about like certain things, and one thing you can always hear me talk about is community because you can't build a business without it, right? I don't care what business it is. Now, that community might look different across the board, but you got to have a community. And so for me, obviously, my community is really literally people, right? I'm in the people business. You look behind me, you got people just working out. I'm working with a personal client right now while they're getting it in, right? And I don't mind helping with, her daughter. And see how happy she is. She get to come to work with her mommy, right? And get to do certain things and play around and run around. You can't do that in most places. But, the type of business I've built, I made it to where like it's raw, it's authentic. We are people. We go through struggles, which I'm gonna talk about here in a minute, because I feel like it's important that you know that when you get into business, it's gonna be struggles, but it's the community that helps you get past those struggles. And so let me just be a little bit transparent about like some of the things we deal with here. Again, when I got this building, it was bare bones, nothing in it. I'm talking no insulation, no lights, no flooring, no stalls in the restroom. Like it was a lot of stuff that was in this building. Like I think a lot of entrepreneurs start with something that's kind of rough, and then you make that rough rock into a diamond, right? So excuse me. So y'all gonna see me looking in and out, just make sure that baby girl's all right while her mom works out. But so you get like stuff that's handed to you, you got to mold it and make it to what you want to make it to. And what I want to make this place was an authentic, real, raw gym, right? That's what I've been able to do. And so the only way I did that was I made sure I stayed 100 people. Do I make mistakes? Obviously, yes. I've been doing this for 21 years. If you think I didn't make any mistakes during that time, you're sadly mistaken, right? And so I think a lot of people can tell you, I don't care what business it is. When you get your hands dirty, you get your feet wet in the business, you start making mistakes, that's how you actually learn, good and bad, right? So like I said, of course, I made mistakes throughout, but the things I learned was that the people matter the most, right? So I make sure that I always take care of my people. And so when it comes to like certain issues, like recently, we've been having to deal with plumbing since day one that we've been in the building, right? And so with that plumbing, the best way I could put it is it's reoccurring, but it's always something different. This is an old building, so when we look at the pipes on the camera, you can see how the pipes are somewhat corroded, right? You can see how there's like rocks and stuff inside of it or whatever, and like all type of stuff going on to where it would, toilet paper try to go through the flush out outside and it would get caught up. And this was happening repetitively. So we'd get a plumber come out, they, hit the flush out and so forth, but it kept happening. But not only that, within the restroom itself, there's like something wrong with the foundation and water coming up. Like it's always something going on. Like we just can never get it right. And again, this was a metal steel building. All pipes were exposed. So here in Dallas, we had like record freezes and grids going out. Like that's how bad it was. We had pipes in here bursting. We got 35-foot ceilings. We had to go up on lifts and go like stop the water and all types of like, I can't tell you how much, but all that, it should have cost us way more, but because of the relationships we built, some of the members, having either contacts for plumbers or being in whatever trade it is themselves, we were able to get that job done based off the relationship that we built with somebody. So we didn't have to go to your major corporations, your major companies to get the job done. We're able to reach out to people who are already a part of what we're doing, and we're able to get the job done. And so that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the relationships, you got to understand sometimes we go further than what you can see. It's not just an opportunity to make money off somebody, because you can start a business and just go be all about the money, and people can tell. They can say, oh, baby girl shaking the camera. Hold on, let me get it right quick. Here we go. No, mama. Come with me. All right, so look. Let me straighten it back up. I told you this is a real raw uncut, y'all. All right, real raw uncut video. So when it comes to the relationships, though, again, you got to treat it like that. You can't treat it like it's a money-making, a money-grabbing situation, because if you do, then you're going to be at risk of, jeopardizing your relationship with people, because now they're going to see that everything you do is based off of money. Of course, if I don't charge people to train, I don't make money, but I don't make that the main priority. Sometimes I give people deals that are like just crazy. I mean, crazy deals, right? Deals that are like almost unheard of. But I do that because I know that once you get here, you start to witness the community and realize who you're around, that you don't want to get in shape and you don't want to stay around and things like that. Now, does everybody stay? No, absolutely not. It's not a community for everybody. This environment is not for everybody. And I make sure that people know that when they come in. I don't try to hide anything. Like, hey, this is what it is, right? Because I built this business a certain type of way. I want to make sure I maintain a certain mindset. Does that mean I don't want to elevate? Absolutely not. Like, I'm not ignorant, right? I have a bachelor's, a master's, worked on a second master's degree, probably about to get either a third or a PhD right now if I get accepted. So, like, education is not a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we don't have any type of education. Look, I got a client right now peeping in. Come here real quick. Come here real quick. It's It's gonna be on YouTube, but don't nobody really follow my page just yet. But can you attest to the fact that this is a real, raw, authentic gym? I don't hide anything: the good, the bad, the ugly.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. All right. So yeah, there you go. So you heard it from us. So anyway, we do it all. So when it comes to building relationships, like I said, I'm able to maintain those relationships because I am real and I am raw, and I make sure that they know I'm not trying to abuse or use them. And like everything that I do is going to be 100% authentic. And again, yes, I got the education background, but the education means nothing if you don't have the people. So I don't push my education, and I don't push, what I know, and I don't push big, enormous terms and try to bring up anatomy and all that type of stuff because people really don't care about that. It's for you to know. It's for you to know so that you can take care of people when they come through the door. Now, if they want to advance in their education and their understanding when it comes to certain things, then you help them and you teach them. And that's what you do to make sure they understand that you know what to do. But at the end of the day, most people don't really care about that. And those are old fancy like attachments that you put at the end of your name, PhD or whatever it is, whatever certification you go take. That's for you to feel a certain type of way about yourself. The people don't care. I know people who have boot camps, who got out of prison, who run the boot camps, and who training some of the top people around, have no formal education. But because they went through the grind themselves while they were in prison, they learned how to get themselves in shape. People trust them, and they get them in shape as well. So, when it comes just to understanding certain things within business, I want to make sure that you understand that the relationships and the people come first above all the other stuff. If you can get your mind past, like, I got to make a certain type of dollar, I got to make a certain amount of money, I got to have a certain type of look. If you can get past some of those things, you can start to make an impact and start to make some money in the industry, because now you're going to start to invest in people, and those people are going to turn invest in you. Is it going to be cookies and cream? Absolutely not. I've been here since 2018. It's 2025 now, and I still go through struggles, financial struggles for sure. Just because you're making money don't mean that you don't have financial struggles. 6-figure years, and I barely saw a dime of it. Why? Because I had to put back into the business. How I'm gonna make 6 figures in a business that's bare bones? Go buy some, big major house and extravagant cars and take trips here and there. But then when you come to the gym, we didn't add any racks, we didn't add any dumbbells. People be looking at you crazy. So the money is one thing, but with that money, I understood again who come first, the people. So I was able to invest right back into them. And so what I'm saying is, if you want to build a business, I don't care what that business is, make sure you invest in the people first, because then those people are going to in turn invest in you. And if you can do that, you can be successful. You can start a business from zero to whatever it is that you want to make it. But again, just put the importance on the people, and in that way, you make sure that you're successful. It's your boy, Coach D. Make an excuse or make a way.